All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Blueprints. We have a very specific objective to try to complete today. We want... we did the castle puzzle yesterday, I think. We opened up all the boxes that are down there. Pretty sure it says at 1:30, show up with nothing, and the 5-star constellation in the sky. We don't necessarily have to pick up anything, so we just have to spend 2 gems and we have nothing. I believe it also means don't have items. So that might also be part of it. We just need to get the observatory and spend our last gems. I'm not going to pick up the key. We don't need the key right now. It didn't say anything about steps. Magnifying glass, you're going to have to wait. We have time to get to 1:30, so we don't need to rush. You also pick this up. You may draw floor plans 4 times when drafting the corner rooms. It's not good, but this is a guaranteed library, which means we get to check out a new book. You might think, get this, I'm doing Drafting Strategy Volume 5. We did learn something from Volume 4 and Volume 3. I don't know where the hell 1 or 2 are. So that very well may help. Bookstore? Throne room. Closed exhibit. If we put this on the edge, it's impossible to get the crown. Am I wrong? How do we get behind the thing to access the security panel to activate it? We just can't. Why can this even show up on on the thing? We're forced to take the clock tower. I mean, this is okay, but take the clock tower so that we can do. We might need a clock tower because of the 1:30 thing. You get to burn a gem. It's interesting. The puzzle room door isn't open, so I guess we have to do that every day. We get the rook piece. I don't really want to pick up anything else. So basically nothing here. But that's fine. Start with keys tomorrow, sure. We can burn keys if we're trying to do this again tomorrow. Hopefully not. But anyways, library's done. That's a big thing, is advancing the library. We have no money. Take a chapel. We really just want to see the observatory. That's basically it. That is actually quite literally the only thing we need to do, I believe. I'll eat fruit. It didn't say don't eat. Okay, that spends the gem, but we need a gem for the observatory, so... I guess no. We could. If I get this, we can spend our time trying to do the safe thing before 1:30. However, I would need to pick up a gem from somewhere before I get the observatory, which actually very well could be the safe in this room. So it's time to figure this out. Until the clock hits 1:30, and I believe there are clocks in this room. Perhaps that is wrong? Okay. Well, there's one here. Yeah, it's at 8, so it's 8:30. We got time. We would probably have to AFK anyways to wait for 1:30, because it does actually take, like, quite a while. It's like 30 minutes into the day. We've tried a lot here. I can't remember what we have, though. I think we tried the total number. We tried every month with the total number. We've tried the sizes, because we know now this relates to gates, thanks to the A New Clue book. It says gates, and then it has a picture of that horse. We tried, like, the large ones. We tried the small ones. Maybe I just do each one individual in each month. So let's go woman first, because she's here. I think we might have already tried this too. So, how many of the women are there? 2. 3. 4. That's it. Let's try 04 in every goddamn month. I think we did this. 03, 04, 05, 04, 06, 04, 07, 04, 08, 04, 9, 4, 10, 4, 11, 4, nope, hang on, 11, 04, 12, 04. Not looking too good, huh? Let's try the old man. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's interesting. Is that the only one? Oh, crap. Oh, okay. There's 2 of those. 1. I'm gonna count all of them except that one for a second, and the other one. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Let's try 6, and then we'll try 9, and then we'll try whatever the additive of all that is, like 15. Oh. 106. Do we do the day first or the month first? Oh God. 206. Let's keep it consistent. Oh. 603. Wait, did I just hang on? 0306. 0406. I'm going crazy. Okay, so it's not 6. Let's try 9, because there's 9 total paintings. It's not 9. There are 6 plus 9 of those. So that makes... Am I stupid? Makes 15. Oh, 4/15. Right? It should say April 15th. Why? Why? There are 4 women, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus, I guess, because there are 15 of these, but this guy is the only one that... oh, you also show up on multiple paintings. I don't know why. Technically... you could brute force it pretty easily. You just have to, I don't know, put everything in, well, a maximum of 365 times, right? You just have to put in every single day of every single month. It's 04/15 for an unknown reason. This will stay here. It's from Herbert. It's to Marion, huh? I'm 99% sure this is our mother, but farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again. Your uncle, Herbert. Yes, he's our great uncle, I think. Okay, that's finally done. We have one more safe. It is the miniature safe in the drafting studio, which we almost never, ever see anymore. We need the magnifying glass for it. Redraw. Okay, let's send it down this way. We need a gem. Maybe we can draft green rooms for free. That'll help us keep low on gems, but we need the damn observatory. Let's go down because we can go all around with the foundation up there. I'm not going to do this. Nurse's Station has the Red Prince book. We can get it later. I need to get an observatory. I believe that's the only thing I need to do. Lost and found, we have no items. This is just free something. We could have redrawn it 4 times. However, it's always the goddamn hall pass. Observatory. Okay. Hit me up with the 5-star cross. I don't see it. Okay. So screw me. We just can't do it today. That's really annoying. Because I thought we would get the... Oh, there is no 25. So it's the 15 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they did whatever they wanted to do. There's no real way to know when we're going to get that. That's incredibly annoying. Am I right? We've gotten it recently, I believe at 25 probably. Don't move that. Okay, so today is forced to be a normal day. Hall passes, whatever. I think we tried to YOLO for the drafting studio. I guess we can take these. That just sucks. I don't know. We could just end the day. But I guess we can pick everything up now and treat it like a normal day. But it kind of just feels bad now. I was really hoping that would work. But let's YOLO for the drafting studio, maybe. Because we have a magnifying glass that's back in the Nook. We need that in order to look at the miniature safe in the drafting studio. I guess we can do the nurse station thing. That's fine. There's a banana, thank you. Okay. This says, in the red book on page 10... Word 8 is what we got from this. This is page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Word 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I count right? I did. Turn. Turn is our answer there. The green book comes from the realm book, Realm and Rune. The violet is from A New Clue again. Look like you have a keyhole. Sure, fine, whatever. We'll get them eventually. I don't know, I'm kind of just fried today. We did the safe, and now I'm all out of gas. And we failed the observatory, so I'm really just looking for that damn drafting studio, which we haven't seen in such a long time. I guess I could have done I don't think you can do a blue room from that thing. What is it called? the secret hallway? Because the drafting studio is in fact a blue room. I mean, a solarium would help if I get one. Let's take this. We get a key, sure. We're kind of just YOLOing because I don't know what else to do. we can't take a vault. Can't do this. I could always do something. I'm going to take the gymnasium. There's a keycard door there. I feel like there's always a keycard door in the gym or the weight room or something, but garage could still get the garage going down. That would give us more keys to just keep YOLOing here. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe I just need to go fast no matter what, basically. I got no problem with this. Okay, an additional effect of each... Sure. Sure. Okay, this is still unlocked. That's good. We can read this again. We do want to end the day in the bunk room. There's that antechamber thing. Right, I was hoping for the garage again. I should have just taken the garage. Is there a key in here? What's our constellation effects? Can I tell from here? I don't think so. We can do it again though. Locked. Okay. I mean we have items back at the beginning. We have the lunchbox here. Does the lunchbox actually? No, it's not a real item. It just gives you the effect when you hit rank 5. Yeah, the music's kind of feeling like how I'm feeling. I think we just gotta just dip, which is a little unfortunate. Because we pretty much have to do it on a dedicated day. Or, imagine if I lose the telescope. Is everything free today? Who knows? Well, didn't need that anymore. What am I saying? Yeah, because we can't have money or, I believe, dice or keys or gems is very specifically what it says. The only other way to get it, we would have to get it to 0 otherwise after doing everything. We can do that in, like, the chapel. And, in fact, I'm going to do that here to store it all in the piggy bank at the cost of steps that don't matter. Sure. So yeah, that is a thing we can do. We'd have to do it quite a lot. Specifically in the chapel, which would cost like a lot of steps with the allowance we have now. So we basically can't take the allowance. We can take gems. We can't take items. I'm pretty sure it says no items. Or one of the things is probably no items. So like, and you can't really get rid of items. You can burn them for dice or whatever in here, and then burn the dice later. Give me the shrine. That's a good positive. I'm gonna throw 36 goddamn coins at this thing and see what happens. Okay, you can't go down. You gotta. It stopped the animation. It stopped adding coins, which actually might be relevant. High roller. Each time you draft a shop room, gain 1 dice. Gain an extra 5 coins every time you roll a dice. 5 days. So maybe the duration is based on the amount of money you put in. Because we've only seen this go to 3 days when we had, like, I don't know, 1 coin, 2 coins. We've only seen one effect, right? And it was like it was a bad one. It was like get 2 pieces of food or something like that in your dining room. This isn't horrible. Draft a shop, gain 1 die. Every time you use a die, gain coins, which is a fair bit of coins. Okay. There's nowhere good for me to call it a day, huh? We'll get extra keys tomorrow. Can interact with this again, which is something. Take back gold. Better not. Well, it's an option. You've been cursed. Oh, good. Oh, God. That's kind of scary. Each time you draft a bedroom, lose 1 step. Each time you draft a home, lose 1 coin. Well, key. Well, this is perfect for having nothing. Each time you draft a shop, lose 1 Every time you draft a red room, lose all. Okay. Well, anything else in here? Might be able to jackhammer this. Can I give money back? That's not scary at all. Yeah. Okay. Well, this one's a little messed up too. What is this? What's going on here? It's like wires going into them. Yeah, we have curse for 2 days. So I guess we're running that down while trying to do this 130 thing with the observatory. And yeah, these are going kind of everywhere. Nothing back here. Okay, well, now we know that. Let's just call it a day. Look at that anymore. That might be what curse mode is, where there's a trophy for it. It's just that all the time. That's crazy. Okay, let's run it back. We at least got a save today. And we got one more star in the stupid thing. But I could really use some luck with the constellation. That's about it. I'm not taking money, but I'll take keys, I'll take gems, no items. Cursed for one more day. Every time you draft a red room, you lose basically all of everything. So, oh, and we lose a key for drafting a hallway. That's right. We can re-roll the corner rooms, which means I can maybe force a observatory to happen. The Nook might not have been bad. Lab, I don't feel like we can do that with the stupid thing. Reroll dice, sure. Guess what? We're going to lose a step for drafting a bedroom. Who cares? Good old watch telling me it's low battery. Okay. Give me the dice. We can burn dice anytime, any day, anywhere. Reading Nook, I'm going to take this so that I can get a library for sure. We get to read drafting strategy 5, which is sick. There's no penalty for blue rooms. Death of drafting, exit strategies, tomb, outer rooms, the shrine. Hello. Well, maybe a day earlier. Top 5 dead ends, dead end contest word from the editor. Okay, hello, Death. You have a drafting compass. Your architect has experienced it. You're drafting your house room by room, single path. Dead ends are the death of everything, everybody, everywhere. Okay. Dead end is a room that lacks an exit. Yeah, yep. A common mistake that beginners make is drafting the most doors while drafting and ignore all other factors. But yes, you need the dead ends because dead ends remove dead ends from the draft pool. So that later you can not have them show up. Trying to fill up every open slot before moving north. The corner is a great spot. Yep. A tomb. We draft at the very start. Rendon Architects of Mystery, blah, 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 blah. 8. Angels. Okay, this is a clue if there's only 7 that aren't hidden. Making several visits here. Finding shops. Enough steps. Drafting as many dead ends as possible. Grounds for termination. Okay, hello. Yeah, schoolhouse day. Extra gems to pay for the classrooms. Grounds for termination because of the good old Denny who gets fired. I guess that's his bedroom. Okay. Trading post. Fruit cellar. Bomb shelter. And then, oops, all about the shrine. Oh, we get to see all the blessings. Wonderful. How much gold? How much gold? Okay, hang on. How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? Blessings are persistent benefits that last several days. The type and duration of blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given, but the more gold, the longer. Okay, we just found that out. Tinkerer. Mechanical room triggered the experiment. Could be good. Berry picker. Instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a random floor plan from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. Okay, we've had the chef one. Blessing of the Gardener. 8 courtyards. Dear God. Blessing of the General. Draft a red room. If you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. What the hell? Blessing of the Monk. If you call it a day in a room in your estate, you will draw that room while drafting from the grounds on the following day. If you call it a day in a room on your estate, you will draw that room. Drafting from the grounds. The grounds is the outer room. That's it. In the diary in her ladyship's chamber, the last page has a picture of the antechamber in the outside room. We can make that happen. In fact, we could make that happen with any room. If we have this blessing, does it tell you how much money you need to pay? Oh God, okay. But we could do this with. Well, we could. Somehow this doesn't break the game. Hang on. We can do this with the antechamber. We can do this perhaps with room 46 because it is technically a room. We could do this with the foundation. Screw it, why not? We could do it with... What else is weird? What else would behave strangely? I mean, I imagine any room you have wouldn't have a door, except the antechamber clearly would have a door. Because they want us to put it there. I mean, you could just make a rare room show up. Let's look in here, actually. We could do it with the foundation. What happens if I put the rotunda in there? I don't know. Maybe. What would break? The garage. What the hell does the garage look like? Well, these are kind of normal. The vault would be good just so you have a vault. You can get the keys. You can try something there. Drafting studio, we could essentially dupe it. Chamber of Mirrors, I don't know. The world probably explodes. Code check isn't the worst. Antechamber room 46, those are 2 things that would kind of feel like they break the game. Nothing else here I think is okay. The Great Hall, maybe. Secret Passage? God only knows what the hell happens there. Any garden room, pretty much. Any green room feels wrong. Like the terrace, like what? The bookshop might bust something. I don't know. Red room's probably not. So I put the clock tower in there. It doesn't fit. Mechanarium, it would have, I think, only the extra doors if we hadn't already done that. Treasure trove is just bonus money. The throne room may have something with it. The closed exhibit may have something with it, except you couldn't get to the back. The tunnel, maybe not. And then, I mean, these are already those rooms. You could get it to essentially dupe one of these because it would show up in the pool, and that's just normal. That seems... Yeah, no, that seems like we need to do the antechamber, for sure. Blessing of the Dancer. Well, drafting, you can pay 1 gem to spin floor plans. Blessing of the High Roller. Each time you draft a shop, gain a dice. Yes, that is the one we had, and then we cursed ourselves. This is the only one that matters here, I think. This has immediate, like, lore potential. Like, just game breaking, almost literally potential. I mean, it's in the game. I'm sure if you do the clock tower, it works fine. Or I don't know. Oh, actually, it does say on your estate, so maybe you can't do the outside rooms again. But there's so much other stuff that seems like the game explodes, like it bugs. I don't know. How much money do I need to pay for any of these? I don't know. They didn't tell me. Unless there's something with a magnifying glass here that we might be able to see. We don't know. Mail and sweepstakes. Draft 20 or more dead ends or in 200 gold in the trophy of sweepstakes. Legal residents of Fen Ares. We don't live there. Is that correct? I don't recognize that as a trophy. We can check. Dead ends. Okay. Insanely helpful once again. Drafting studio. That's it. Okay, we need a magnifying glass. Absolutely. And we need to dump the rest of our stuff. We need to draft something new from here. The kennel. Unlock all doors in that room. Dormitory. Each time you enter a dormitory after drafting a draft room, gain 10. Or the classroom, which has an interesting implication. Because the schoolhouse outside room adds 8 to the drafting pool. Theoretically, if this is in the drafting pool, we now have 9. So that might be some sauce that we were missing when we tried this anyways. I love, it's like Friends text that shows up when we click this button. Is that not the font of Friends, the TV show? We still have the safe. We need a magnifying glass. This is the Great Hall thing. Whatever. Drafting strategy 1. Right, that's here. 2 is somewhere else, and then 3, 4, and 5 are in the library. I need a magnifying glass. Reroll for commissary here. See if it's in here. If it is, I'll pick up the allowance. Magnifying glass. Okay, or 4 coins. We could get a pantry instead. Still meet our empty inventory requirement, although the magnifying glass is an item. So it's one or the other. So let's get the allowance, get the magnifying glass, look at the safe. Because this is the only other safe we know of. And if we believe Alzara, there are only 7 letters. You will never find the 8th letter. Which I'm kind of thinking is true. We've never seen the 8th safe. This is the last one we know about. And we just needed to draw up a new room anyways. So this has become a normal day where we've taken items, right? I don't really care about anything else. I'm kind of just YOLOing it. Magnifying glass. Get the safe. Now, I assume it has something to do here. This says day 1. I assume it's a month and 7. This is November 7th. We've tried this, right? Oh. I didn't try that? Am I like the stupidest guy on the planet? I didn't try November 7th? Wait, November 8th. Did I... Did I misclick? Okay. Well, either way, I still got it. There's no gem inside this safe, which is quite lame. However, I believe this is the final red letter. Now what? It's a great question. I don't know. Nothing really happened. Alzara may tell us more. But as far as I know, we're done with that. I assume it has something to do with the order of the letters or the dates or something. I don't know what we're trying to do here. Right, we're still cursed, so like I really don't care about today. I want the shrine again to get Blessing of the Monk. However, we need to learn how much money we need to give, or it's random every time. I don't think it would be. I assume it's based on money. We can push the observatory here. If this is a cross, I'm going to be extremely sad. Sure doesn't look like it. But we get to advance it so that we can get to a new one day. I imagine it'll be like 35. Bedroom closet, what do you got? You got something crazy? Dice. I guess we can re-roll the outside room for something different. I don't think we can use the shrine again. Because the shrine is is cooked right now. I don't think we can re-roll the blessing, but at least it went from 5 days to 2 days, so we can see what the hell is happening with that monk stuff. Could have been a schoolhouse day, isn't. Still mad. Okay, well, we're done here. Goodbye. We doing one more day this episode? I feel like it might be a long one. And really, I got work stuff. I gotta record a bunch. I got a week's worth of work stuff to do where I'm not gonna be home. So we learned a little bit. Wasn't this supposed to say turn? Did I accidentally undo that? Turn base is all we got for that puzzle, but thanks for watching. Very interesting day. I just didn't bother continuing from the den? I don't know why I just threw. But this one was cooked anyways, because of the curse. We'll be uncursed next time. There might be something. I'm going to go back and look at that drafting book. I'm going to look at the video. The order of them may matter. If we donate 1 coin, it's the top one, then 2 is the bottom one, then 3 is the next one, right? And then the more you do, probably a multiple of all that is the more days. And I think we had 1, 2, 3, 4 buffs, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8. It might be 8. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. We got things. We got all the safes we know of. As far as I'm concerned, that was a great day. Anyways, and we need to keep pushing the library. We need more books. We're doing quick days because we need to just roll through the library to get all the books read. Anyways, see you then.